DOGE is facing yet another lawsuit. This newest one is over its access to sensitive records at the IRS, a case that may now put your tax return at risk. The suit is aiming to block untrained Department of Government Efficiency employees from gaining access to a wide range of personal files. It also raises possible conflicts of interest for Elon Musk, including his potential access to IRS reports into his businesses and competitors. Now, at the same time, the agency is laying off thousands of probationary workers, while other IRS employees have been told they can't accept a buyout offer until after April 15th. Our Elizabeth Schulze, that does everything financial for us, is on this story. And we were talking about this yesterday because that was the rumbling. We're just 2 months away from tax day, Elizabeth. So I guess let me start with these layoffs and how could they impact our tax returns?
Right. So we are in the middle of tax season right now, Kira, and this is the time when people, if you haven't filed your taxes already, at least you maybe are thinking about it. And a lot of folks are waiting and hoping for timely returns. The risk, tax experts say, is that if there are fewer people working on those returns, or if the system is being disrupted, or frankly, just if people are distracted trying to comply with some of these requests from DOGE, that could possibly delay processing time. So you think about how timely these receipts are. We're talking about 160 million tax returns from individuals and businesses. And the reality is that a lot of the people, Kira, who rely on those tax returns being promptly returned are lower income Americans. And, I talked to one tax policy expert. He said that the top 1% of taxpayers are actually responsible for 1/4 of all missing tax revenue. There is broad-based and bipartisan agreement that modernizing the tax system, making tax returns more efficient is a good policy. The risk is that this move fast and break things model, especially in the middle of tax filing season, could end up hurting some of the people who rely on those returns the most.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So there's the tax return issue. Now let's talk about the data that Musk and DOGE want to get their hands on. How worried should people really be about Musk and those who he's working with within the Department of Government Efficiency having access to their personal information?
And when you think about your tax returns, Kira, this really is some of the most personal information that exists. It's your income. It's your property tax info. It's information about your kids, information about your businesses. There is so much on those that's why there is already this really intense kind of process in place for how you file returns to keep that information private and secure. Now, the White House has said that DOGE does not, Stephen Miller, one of the deputy chief of staff of the White House, has said that they wouldn't get access to taxpayer IDs or Social Security information, but there are a host of issues getting access to that other information. And what exactly Elon Musk plans to do with it, Kira, is still a big question. If it's used with AI, how could that data get hacked? A lot more questions about where this data could go and who could possibly see it and what it can mean for people at home.
Yeah, including Elon Musk himself having access to his data and what the IRS is doing with regard to his businesses. Well, clearly a lot to stay on top of. Elizabeth Schulze, thank you so much.